Hi, I'm Olin Schultz, president of MoreBeer, and I'm here with Seth Schmidt from Hale's Ales. And about 13 years ago, we sold them a brew sculpture and conical for doing pilot batches. And today, in 2012, we're checking back in.
Yep.
Now, Seth, you just told me that you've been recently brewing on the sculpture.
Yeah, just on Friday, about 4 days ago.
Okay.
Yep.
And how often do you guys brew on the brew sculpture?
We try to use it at least once a month.
Once a month?
You know, depending how busy it is around here.
Mostly doing pilot batches?
Pilot batches, yeah. One-off beers, just playing around.
Got it. What beer did you just brew this last weekend?
We just brewed a bacon beer for the Strange Brew Fest in Port Townsend, Washington.
A bacon beer. Now tell me about that, because that's one I haven't heard yet.
Well, it's a Strange Brew Fest, so it's, we're playing around with ideas to kind of make something weird, something funny. And so our head brewer had the idea to make a bacon beer. And
how do you infuse bacon into the beer?
I'm not entirely sure, but we tried. We're trying to do it by smoking bacon. We did about 3 pounds of bacon, put it in the smoker with our pale malt.
With the malt.
And just hoping that it really absorbs it. And it smells great, so hoping that'll.
There seems to be a common theme that a lot of brewers are into bacon, so I'm sure that some of our our customers will be soon smoking bacon with malt.
Or almond, I assume.
Yeah. So now you guys are also using a conical fermenter or brewing the batch, and then you take that batch and that becomes your specialty beer for the month or for the quarter or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
We like to try to do one-off beers as much as we can, get it in the pub. And
okay. Now, does your beers go out within the greater Washington area?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how far is your distribution? Out of state or just within Washington?
It's mostly all Washington. It does go a little bit out of state, but not much. It's primarily Washington.
Okay. So how often do you guys brew on the brew sculpture?
On the pilot system?
Yeah.
We try to do it once a month.
Once a month, so that's probably about 120 to 150 brews that you guys have put in over the years on the system.
Yeah.
How's it holding up?
Great. Yeah, I haven't had any issues with it. So.
Okay. Anything
it's been a great little system.
that we should do differently, or any suggestions you have for it? Modifications?
No, actually, I've had a lot of fun with it. It's a lot like our gravity-fed system here.
Okay.
Just a miniature scale of it. It's really hands-on, which I like. There's no pumps.
Yeah.
A little gravity-fed system, but green in the mash tun has been great. Get really clear wort out of it.
Great.
Good burners on it. It's been a great little system.
Awesome. Well, let's find out a little bit about what you're doing at Hale's Ales. I see some barrels, which we'll take a look at in a second. Are you guys doing some barrel beers?
Yeah. We've got sours going on right now. We've got some red wine barrels that we've been aging our red wine, bourbon barrels, and whiskey barrels. We've got 4 to 6 different styles of beer that we have going in them right now.
From local, you're getting the red wines from local wineries?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And distilleries.
All right. And then you're making some sours and those, making some bourbon aged kind of like porters or stouts or something like that?
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep. And we're doing our winter ale, our IPA, our porter, our imperial stout.
Okay.
On top of the sours that we're doing.
Right on. Yeah. Any new hops that you guys have been using this year that you'd like to tell our customers about? Anything coming down the pipeline that we should know about?
Nothing new, no.
Okay.
We haven't been. There's been well, you know how hops are.
Yeah.
It's kind of got to fight for them, but
yeah.
No, we haven't had anything new that we've been using too much here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You guys use different yeast strains or blend, or you have a certain house strain?
We've got our house strain, and then for our Belgians, we'll use different, try out different Belgian yeasts and our Kolsch.
Yeah.
But for the most part, we just primarily stay with our house yeast.
All right. You guys doing some dry hopping here, or any kind of special hoppy?
Okay. We do dry hopping on just our open top fermenters. We just dry hop straight from the top of the fermenter.
So that's unique, and you guys have, and we'll take a look at that in a moment too. You have a fermentation room, and is that filtered in any way, or is it just enough CO2 coming off that it stays sterile?
Just enough CO2, that's right.
Okay.
And never any CO2 blanket on the top.
All right.
Yep. No, we haven't had any issues.
And do you guys skim the top at all, or you just let it fall back in and settle out?
No, we just let it fall back in. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It can be pretty impressive sometimes when it comes over.
Well,
pretty awesome.
You see that at Anchor, but not many places else. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the size of the brewery that you guys have is a 30 barrel?
Yep.
Okay. And how does the beer that's coming off the pilot or your test system, the BrewSculpture, compare with the 30 gallon or the 30 barrel batch?
As far as...
well, if you make it on that and then you replicate it, does it stay true to the flavor when you do a 30 barrel batch?
I think it does pretty close. I haven't actually brewed any beers on the pilot batch that I've brewed on the 30 barrel system.
Okay,
yet,
so just been so far for you experimentation.
Yeah, everything I've done on that has just been new beers that we wanted to make.
Hard to make a 30 barrel bacon beer, right?
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, exactly. That's right.
The boss may not be down with that.
But they have all turned out awesome.
Okay.
So.
And how long have you been brewing for?
I've been brewing here for just over a year, and at Alaskan Brewing Company for 3 years.
Oh, really? So you lived in Alaska and worked at, is that where you started at?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Started on the bottling lines, or?
Yeah, started on the bottling
Worked your way up?
They, I got lucky enough to have them hire me as a brewer, so.
Awesome. And then you transferred here and.
Yep.
Okay,
yep.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So true story, you can become a professional brewer without going to UC Davis or the Seaboard Institute and work your way up the ladder.
Put the work in, yeah.
Awesome. I'm sure you'll be a head brewer someplace soon.
Yeah,
right?
I hope so.
Awesome. All right, well, thank you for giving us the tour and talking with us today, and we'll be in touch and be looking for the Hale's Ales Brewmaster Series kit to be coming out soon.
Great. It's nice to meet you.
Have a great day.
Appreciate it.